South Sudan, and then I migrated to Australia in 2003. On our arrival, we actually first stayed in the city centre. It was quite a shock to me. I felt out of place, so when we moved to Western Sydney, it automatically felt like home. And I guess from there, that's when everything just kind of kicked off, and I felt like I became part of the Western Sydney. You know, where I came from, in refugee camp, most of the girls don't play sport at all. A family friend took me to Richard Hill RSL Club. They have a football team there. She signed me up, and from there, I fell in love with football. There was an organization called Football United, which is a program for new arrival refugees in Western Sydney, to try and engage them with other communities to come together and meet other nationalities. A few years later, they were invited to participate in the Football for Hope Festival in South Africa. They were selecting 8 participants to represent Australia at this festival, and I was one of the 8 that was selected. It didn't end well for me because I got injured the second night we arrived in the country. I didn't play football for 3 to 4 weeks that we were there. And I trained for about a year for that opportunity. And I guess though, that's how everything changed for me. After I finished my first degree, I was like, I'm gonna try something new. And then I started competing in beauty pageants in Australia and then internationally. And then ended up forming one of my own as well. During my time competing in the fashion, in beauty pageant, and also doing a few modeling jobs as well, I was seeing a gap in the representation of African women in the industry. I remember competing for Miss World Australia. The national final, it was only me, and then there was a lot of Caucasian, and then there was a few pageants that I did. It was always one that I was like the token one person standing there. So I was like, something is not right here. Australia wasn't ready to crown a minority to be the face of Australia. So I was like, well, okay, you watch me then. I'm going to create something for my own. I want to create an event that will bring everyone together, that will promote the inclusiveness of beauty in the fashion industry for African women, but also to invite the wider Australian community to come and watch this show. I think it's the multiculturalism that exists within Western Sydney. That's one. And second, there's a sense of home in Western Sydney, being able to connect without trying. When I'm in Western Sydney, I know I don't need to feel like I need to dress in a certain way. I don't need to fit in. I automatically feel like I'm at home when I'm in Western Sydney. I can, talk to people. I feel like my story would match someone's story, and I think that's the unique thing for it. Western Sydney is growing, and it has amazing, driven people who are very dedicated to helping others. I love being part of Western Sydney. It's meant to be, so I'm proud to be here.